Hey, what's up? Antonio Carter here. Operation Emancipation Occupation. Will Facebook marketing work for my business? Look, there's no secret that Facebook marketing is like the new trending hot topic. It's kind of like MySpace a long time ago, right? Everybody all of a sudden started getting on MySpace. I remember when Lil Bow Wow, the rapper, came on his TV show called 106 in Park, and he said, "Yo, you can check me out on my MySpace and check out my music." And I was like, "What? MySpace? What you doing on MySpace?" But now it's a trending thing. Facebook is now in that era. Last year, compared to this year, I believe it's something crazy. Like over 50% of businesses, there's 50% of business growth on Facebook marketing when it comes to people creating like Facebook pages and all that nonsense and stuff. So generally, what is happening now, if you're not following the trend, is that traditional businesses are phasing out, and everything is phasing in to the what's becoming traditional is a virtual business, right? So sooner or later, having a retail store or something is going to be non-traditional, and doing blogs and coaching and selling your stuff through a portal, all of that is going to be traditional. So if you're on this page, hopefully you have already begun to transition to this whole virtual thing as far as having your business on the internet. If you're not doing business on the internet, you are losing out on crazy amounts of money, tons of money. You're behind the 8 ball. I'm sorry to say, and I'm sorry to break the news to you, but somebody had to, and that person's me, unfortunately. If your website is not optimized so that cell phone users and stuff are not able to really take a good look at your website, you're in trouble. You need to be able to have that optimized so that mobile users can actually see your content on your page in a way that's pleasing to the eye. If it's not, guess what? They're going to click off of it very quickly. But let's go back onto Facebook. So Facebook has been able to utilize a lot of cool things when it comes to Facebook marketing. And of course, the hype right now is Facebook ads. And the reason that Facebook ads is hot right now is because you can actually take $100 product, sell hundreds of them in a matter of hours. Technically, is it a true story about doing that type of stuff? Yes and no, but it's not as easy as what everybody is making it. I will point that out. Facebook marketing is something that's cool that people are figuring out, but you have to spend some time trying to perfect this whole thing. You can take $5 and turn that $5 into $100. For those of you with businesses, this allows you to also reconstruct your products and your services to cater to people so that you can make more money. And you can also get in front of the proper amount of people in a specific niche. So let's say that you're into soap making. I have a friend who's into soap making. She spends tons of hours making soap bars, cluttering the kitchen with stuff, and she's with the husband and they're just spending all day. So by the time they spend all this time and they go over to like the river market or something and they sell these soap bars for like dollars, like $3, $4, $5, $6, the amount of money that she gets on return is not worth it because she spent all this time and she's only making a little bit of cash. You want it to be opposite. You want to make a lot of cash with a little bit of time. How do you do that? You turn a lot of the things that's time laborious or laborious. I don't even know what the word is. Things that you spend a lot of time in labor. Don't make fun of me. And you turn that into something digital. How do you do that? Right? That's of course the trick. You do this through ebooks. You do this through video courses. There's a lot of stuff on YouTube. You do this through membership sites. There's tons of ways to repackage content to make the value more worth it so that you can put a higher price tag on it. Facebook kills it in this factor. You can get in front of the specific soap making people who are only interested in soap making, right? You don't have to go and spread. I heard this guy give this example where they look for customers who are already spending money on Yelp. I think that's yahoo.com. something like that. But Yelp, no, you can also see it in Google. Nonetheless, at the time that he was saying this, I'm giving his statistics. This isn't mine. I haven't researched it, but he said that with this specific account, you buy 1,000 impressions with a Yelp account, which means that they put your ad and your services in front of 1,000 people. Let's say I'm one of the people surfing the internet and I come across your ad, your Yelp account ad. I can come across your ad 10 times and that counts as 10 impressions. Now that sucks because it's not 10 unique impressions, which means 10,000 individuals being able to see my stuff, but the 10 is just of me. I could just be some cheater just clicking your impression, or clicking your ad every time, and it's going to count as an impression. That's totally unfortunate. Whereas opposed to like Facebook, you're able to target only those who are interested in a specific niche. A person who may be interested in buying cars may have an ad put in front of them about soap making through the Yelp account. Like, that sucks because they're not going to buy your soap. Like, they're interested in looking for a car. Facebook allows you to do that. If you want to target people by positions of a job, let's say I only want to target CEOs. Let's say I only want to target people who are contractors in real estate. Let's say I only want to target people who've spent $10,000 throughout the year and have 2 kids who are in elementary school or kindergarten. I can laser target what I'm trying to sell to one individual. And that's what makes Facebook marketing for businesses so profound, right? It's going to minimize the amount in which you spend in order to get your customer or your lead, right? I specialize in this stuff. I actually run some accounts for some clients that allows me to run ads for them to get leads, more targeted leads, a whole lot cheaper than they would if they was to put an ad in a newspaper or spend hundreds of dollars in some type of direct mail campaign. Like, if I had $1,000 to spend on Facebook, I'd kill it. And that's what happens. Somebody gives me $1,000 for ad spend for their business, and they can get all types of insane leads. We're talking about hundreds. But nonetheless, I'm not getting into that. But for those of you, I'm really hoping that you're utilizing the power of Facebook marketing. So I just want to leave you with that. Create your Facebook fan page if you haven't already. Look into Facebook ads if you haven't already. And also look into what services you have that really costs a lot of money and time, where you're losing money or you're not really making the proper ROI. And think about how you could repurpose that service to offer it to many others in a digital format. Then you take that and you market it on Facebook. If you don't know how to do that, get in contact with me. I can help you. You can check out my website, which is down on the bottom below in the description. But this isn't about trying to make sales. I'm totally serious. You really need to get into Facebook. I'm 100% serious. There's a lot of money being made on Facebook, and before the wave gets oversaturated, because a lot of people are finding out about it. Once marketers hit Facebook and big businesses, things become extremely saturated and competitive. There's still room for the wave if you hop on it right now. So yes, Facebook marketing is for you and your business. And even if you don't have a business, if you're just trying to make money, if you're just trying to make people aware of something, you can do it for that as well. So don't forget to subscribe on my page, my YouTube page. Hit that subscribe button. That way you can get all the latest and greatest tips and tricks that I have in my bag. I'm going to let you guys know if I do a YouTube live so that I can interact with you guys and answer questions while I'm live. You'll be able to notice, but you can only do that if you subscribe. So check out my website page, the Emancipation Occupation, and we will get up with you guys later.